Yeah, more of a.
Come over here, so I don't.
Sure. But it was still great.
I know, look how nice your hair looks.
What's that? Oh, thank you. I keep.
Is it rough?
Yeah. I mean, Bethany is very youthful. Like she's. Everyone thinks that Shane is older than she is.
Rehab still or back.
Yeah. Yeah.
With some
Well,
help?
Yeah, she has always had the long hair. Although she's keeping it shorter than she used to. It used to be like down here.
I'm glad you got out tonight.
I'm glad I got Brian and Amy.
They're amazing.
Brian is a prize.
Yep, we're glad we have him too. And we share. We'll take some quiet time. We'll take that. We'll visit one night.
The Sorellas is bringing food.
But Mary,
I told them where to go.
I think the food's here.
Yeah, I
Is the food here?
told them where to go.
Oh, the food, Miriam, the food's here. I didn't know if you wanted to check on it.
I sent them in the right direction to the multimedia
Food
room.
is here. Hi, Facebook land. Hi, Zoom people. The food is here. And you're missing out.
We're live broadcasting.
I know.
Okay. We've had a lot going on here. All right, good evening, Shabbat Shalom. It's lovely to be together. It's lovely to be here on Zoom and Facebook and YouTube on a Shabbat that is not a snowy Shabbat or anything in the middle of January. And I'm looking forward to hearing Allison Richmond after services. And so people who are staying for dinner will have time to eat. We're going to move things along. We are in the second parsha in Exodus, so it's getting interesting. And the plagues are starting. So much is happening in our story. And we're getting close to the Exodus from Egypt. So it's spiritually a very interesting time. We're also on the other side of December, so the days are getting longer. I'm starting to notice it, actually. So, right, yeah, we're coming into the light. We're coming into the openness, and our energy changes along with it. And in this week will be the beginning of Shvat, the Hebrew month of Shvat, which means in about 20 days it's Tu B'Shvat, and the New Year of the Trees, which lets us know that spring is coming in Israel and will soon follow here. So we begin today thanking God that we are together. Hine Matov.
Sheberachi
So we turn now to page 120, remember in the brackets. And Beth, I know you just walked in and you don't even have your coat off, so we'll give you a second to get your coat off. But you are the inspiration for Alison Richmond coming this evening, between you and Marnie. Marnie was the first person who introduced me, but even years ago when she came and spoke, Beth's like, oh my God, I love her. So I would love for you to honor us with lighting the Shabbat candles. And I have a book open. Not that you don't know it, but. Okay. So let's light first.
Oh,
Wait, we can use the thingy.
my prayer I sing to you. Gracious to the ones I love, and bless them with goodness and mercy and peace. Oh, hear my prayer to you.
Baruch atah Adonai Eloheinu melech haolam asher kiddushanu b'mitzvotav v'tzivanu l'hadlik ner shel Shabbat.
Amen.
Baruch atah Adonai Eloheinu melech haolam asher kiddushanu b'mitzvotav v'tzivanu lehadlik ner shel Let us light these lights and see straight to you, and let us sing Amen. Let us light these lights and see the way to you, and let us sing Amen.
We turn now to page 126. I begin with a prayer of gratitude for all that is holy in my life. God needs no words, no English or Hebrew, no semantics, and no services. But I need them. Through prayer, I can sense my inner strength, my inner purpose, and my inner joy, my capacity to love. As I reach upward in prayer, I sense these qualities in my Creator. To love God is to love each other, to work to make our lives better. To love God is to love the world God created and to work to perfect it. To love God is to love dreams of peace and joy that illumine all of us and to bring that vision to life. We turn to page 146, right? As we rise for the Baruch Hu.
haven't
We're
decided
gonna
what I
go
wanna skip
Oh, well, I made it. That's it.
You made it up. Baruch Hu et Adonai HaMevorach, Baruch Adonai HaMevorach le'olam.
Remain standing as we turn to page 148. Ma'ariv Aravim.
Roll into dark, roll into light. Night becomes day, day turns to night. Roll into dark, roll into
Ahavat Olam, page 150.
Ahavat Olam, Beit Yisrael, Amchata, Torah u'mitzvot, Chukim u'mishpatim, Otanu lemadata. Avin Adonai Eloheinu, V'shomeinu v'kumeinu, Nasiach b'kupecha, V'nismak b'divrei Toratecha, U'b'mitzvotecha, Le'olam va'ed. Kihem chayenu, Ve'orech yameinu, U've'ed neged yomam v'layla. Ve'ahavata kol tasir mimenu le'olamim. Baruch atah Adonai, ohev amo Yisrael. Shema Yisrael, Adonai Eloheinu, Adonai Echad. Baruch Shem Yehud Malchuto, Le'olam va'ed.
Please be seated as we continue together on page 155. Love your God with every heartbeat, with every breath, with every conscious act. Keep in mind the words I command you today. Teach them to your children and talk about them at work. Whether you are tired or you are rested, let them guide the work of your hands. Keep them in the forefront of your vision. Do not leave them at the doorway of your house or outside your gate. They are reminders to do all of my mitzvot, so that you can be holy for God. I am Adonai, your God. I led you out of Egypt to become your God. I am Adonai, your God. And we continue on page 157 at the top as we are in Exodus now. And this reading leads us into the Micha Mocha, which we'll read in just a couple of weeks from the Torah. Standing on the parted shores of history, we still believe what we were taught before we ever stood at Sinai's foot, that wherever we go, it is eternally Egypt, and that there is a better place, a promised land. And the winding way to that promise passes through the wilderness. There is no way to get from here to there except by joining hands and marching together. Page 158, Mocha.
Micha Mocha, Micha Mocha, Micha Mocha, Micha Mocha, Micha Mocha, Micha Mocha ba'elim Adonai. Micha Mocha, Micha Mocha, Micha Mocha, Micha Mocha, Micha Mocha,
Together on page 161. Give us are you singing? Then let's just sing on page 160. Same prayer. Hashkivenu. But we're tuning, so we should read on page 160.
This doesn't want to cooperate, but that's okay. Okay.
Go ahead.
Hashkivenu Adonai, Eloheinu Leshalom, Amideinu Shomreinu L'chaim, L'chaim. Ufros aleinu sukat shlomecha, v'tachneinu be'etza tova milfanecha, v'hoshienu l'man shemecha. Hashkivenu Adonai, Eloheinu Leshalom, Amideinu Shomreinu L'chaim, L'chaim. Ufros aleinu sukat shlomecha, v'tachneinu be'etza tova milfanecha, v'hoshienu l'man shemecha.
Page 162. Yismachu b'malchutecha, shomrei Shabbat v'korei oneg, am mikadashei shvi'i, kulam yishbe'u v'itzangu mituvecha, v'hashvi'i ratzita vo, v'kidashto chemdat yamim oto karata, zecher lema'aseh v'reishit. Together. Those who keep Shabbat by calling it a delight will rejoice in your realm. The people that hallow Shabbat will delight in your goodness. For being pleased with the seventh day, you hallowed it as the most precious of days, drawing our attention to the work of creation. We turn to page 166 as we rise for the Amidah.
Baruch atah Adonai, Eloheinu v'Elohei Avotenu v'Imotenu, Elohei Abraham, Elohei Yitzchak, Elohei Yaakov, Elohei Sarah, Elohei Rivka, Elohei Rachel, v'Elohei Leah, Ha'el Hagadol, Hagibor v'Anora, El Elyon, Gomer Chasadim Tovim, V'konei וזוכר חסדי אבות ואימהות, ומביא גאולה לפני בניהם, למען שמו באהבה, מלך עוזר ומושיע ומגן. ברוך אתה אדוני, מגן אברהם בעזרת שרה, אתה גיבור לעם אדוני, מחיי הכל אתה רב להושיע. מקלקל חיים בחסד, מחיי הכל ברחמים רבים. צומק נופלים ורופא חולים, ומתיר אסירים, ומקיים אמונתו לשני עפר. מי כמוך בעל דיבורות, ומי דומה לך, מלך ממית ומחיה, ומצמיח ישועה, ונאמן אתה להחיות הכל. ברוך אתה אדוני, מחיי הכל.
And at the very bottom of page 171, how shall we sanctify God's name? By being holy ourselves. How do we accomplish this? Let our prayers bring us to sacred deed, to actions that promote justice, harmony, and peace. Baruch atah Adonai ha'el ha'kadosh. And we turn to page 173. And at the very bottom of the page, for those with good eyesight, we pray together. The meaning of Shabbat is to celebrate time rather than space. 6 days a week, we live under the tyranny of things in space. On Shabbat, we try to become attuned to the holiness in time. It is a day on which we are called upon to share in what is eternal in time, to turn from the results of the creation to the mystery of creation, from the world of creation to the creation of the world. Baruch atah Adonai mikadesh haShabbat. Please be seated. Page 175, a Shabbat favorite, Ritzay.
Israel.
sounded particularly beautiful tonight. Thank you. Thank you. We turn to page 177. As we continue together. God of goodness, we give thanks for the gift of life, wonder beyond words, for the awareness of soul, our light within, for the world around us so filled with beauty, for the richness of the earth which day by day sustain us. For all these and more, we offer thanks. Baruch atah Adonai, hato shimcha v'chana'eh lehodot. Together we pray for peace. Page 178.
Shalom Rav Yisrael Tasim Leolam. Shalom Rav Yisrael Tasim Leolam. Ki atahu melech hador lechol hashalom. Ki atahu melech hador lechol hashalom. Shalom Rav Yisrael tasim leolam. Shalom Rav Yisrael tasim leolam. Tov beinecha levaretz et amcha Yisrael bechol עת ובכל שעה בשלומך. Shalom Rav Yisrael tasim leolam. Shalom Rav Yisrael tasim leolam. Tasim leolam. Tasim leolam.
Before we enter into silent prayer, I wanted to share tonight's teaching instead of a sermon, and it will lead into a meditation. Then I'll be quiet, and then it'll lead into song and silent prayer. I think we got a good system here. So there was a wonderful verse in this week's Torah portion that the handsome Rabbi Moskowitz brought to my attention, and you'll see why. It says, "Vayedaber Moshe kain el bnei Yisrael," and Moses spoke to the children of Israel. "V'lo sham'u el Moshe," but they did not hear. Sham'u like Shema. They did not hear Moses. Mikitzer ruach ume'avodah kasha. Usually translated because of a dampening of their spirit, a crushing of their spirit, and out of the hard work, the slavery, the servitude that they did. But mitkotzer, ruach, is such an interesting phrase. Ruach is one of the words for breath. In Genesis, we hear, Haruach Elohim merachefet al hamayim, and the breath of God, Elohim, hovers over the waters. It's a beautiful, beautiful image. If you ever went to a Jewish summer camp, you might have heard the term ruach we've got ruach, yes we can, yes we do, that kind of spirit, ruach. And then it just means to breathe. Mikotzer is from the word katsar, shorten, to shorten something. So if you listen carefully, it says they could not hear Moses because they had shortness of breath. Think about it. If you feel a crushing weight on your chest, you feel that heaviness, you feel a shortness of breath, you can't really focus on anything else or anyone else. It's very distracting. So in yoga, the trick is to lengthen your breath, to connect to your breath, to control the breath, and I mean that in a very positive way, to be able to use your breath to help you focus and be in the moment, to help you be in touch with your body. When you feel a shortness of breath, that you can get out of that difficult situation. And there are so many things that cause us to feel that crushing spiritual weight. It could be the illness or death of a loved one. It weighs on us. It could be a difficult decision, a job offer that we don't know whether or not to take, or a job that we don't know whether or not to leave. It could be an ongoing situation where someone you love or someone important in your life has ongoing difficulties, and it's just always present. So one of the tricks in yoga in particular is to put yourself into difficult situations, like wacky asanas and twists and positions, and try to keep your breath stiram and sukham, smooth and easeful, even in the most difficult situation. And then when you're going about life and there are difficult situations, you've already practiced how to stay calm, how to connect to your breath in difficult situations, and you can link into that way of being. It's so interesting here, they couldn't hear Moses because their ears were stopped up. That would have made more sense. Or there were distracted thoughts in their minds. But they couldn't hear Moses because they had a shortness of breath. So this made me wonder, what are we not hearing in our lives each day? Who are we not hearing? Sometimes we hear the words, but do we hear the message? Do we hear what's really being said? And if we can slow down our breath, if we can connect to our inner selves and to hear a little better, would we be a better communicator? Would we be a better partner? Would we be a better friend in this world? So I invite you, if you're comfortable, to close your eyes. If you're not, keep them open. And to just check in with your breath right now. Count how long your inhale is, and count how long your exhale is. Take 3 breaths like that. And now whatever your count was, let's add 1. So if your count was 3, you're going to try to inhale for 4 and exhale for 4. So inhale a little bit longer. And inhale through your nose, sit up nice and straight. Let the breath go into your lungs and all the way down into your belly. And to begin your exhale, just contract your lower abdomen and press the air out, back through the lungs, the back of the throat, and out through your nose. Inhale gently through the nose. Sense where the breath is going. If there's places of tightness in your body, let it go there like tentacles and open up the knots in our body, the tight places, the places that feel short of breath. And exhale by contracting your lower abdomen, sitting up nice and straight, and letting the air come out similar to the way that it came in. And see if you can add 1 more count to your inhalation. And 1 more count to your exhalation. And continue this way, breathing 2 or 3 breaths at each count, and then trying to add 1 count to the inhalation and 1 count to the exhalation. And as we do this, can we lengthen our spirits? Can we lengthen our breath so that we have a little more patience in the world? We have a little more ability to hear all the sounds around us. And you can even start practicing here. Can you hear the person next to you breathing? Can you hear the sound system humming, or the or the heat or whatever's going on buzzing? Can you hear the sounds on the LIE or on Bagatelle? In just a moment or two, you'll hear some music as well. But I invite you to continue breathing and lengthening your breath. We turn to page 586 as we rise for Aleinu at the bottom of the page.
Aleinu l'shabeach l'adon hakol, l'atid gdula yotzer bereshit, shelo asanu k'goyei haratzon, elo samanu k'mishpachot ha'adama, shelo sam chelkeinu b'hem, b'kol aleinu k'kol hamonam, v'anachnu korim u'mishtakavim u'modim lifnei melech malkei hamachim hakadosh baruch hu v'ne'emar v'haya Adonai hamelech al kol haaretz bayom hahu v'yeh Adonai
Please turn to page 598 for the Mourner's Kaddish. As we recall those who we are in a period of Shloshim for, Dylan Ross, son of Marlene and Mark Ross, Charlie Holzberg, husband of Myrna Holzberg, Kasha Wiedenbaum, sister-in-law of Adina Wanderman, and those whose yahrzeits fall at this season, Beverly Arnold, Rose Augustine, David Joshua Berg, Joel Bernstein, Samuel Bigman, Nathan Dreyer, Marilyn Aaron, Jack Erdman, Shirley Eichner, Barbara Green, Ernest Greenfield, Harold Kahn, Jules Cass, Harry Klein, Jeanette Klein, Julia Leibowitz, Barnett Luden, Martin Meyer, Florence Pinkowitz, Myrna Pittman, Anita Rader, Mitchell Rose, Elaine Sachs, Lillian Schanzer, Jane Schneit, William Silver, Daniel Sori, Pearl Wasserspring, Francis Witt, and Leonard Witt. Is there anyone else you're saying Kaddish for today? Yeah. Lou Yanofsky. Mark Eisenberg. And we turn to our words in our prayer book as we praise God and remember with great love those whom we have loved and lost. Yitzgadal v'yikadash shemei Rabba, v'yalma divrach hirutei, v'yamlich malchutei, v'chayechon uv'yomechon uv'chayei d'chol beit Yisrael, v'agalav v'zman kariv v'imru, amen. Yehei shmei Rabba mivorak le'olam omei omaya. Yitbarak v'yishtabak v'yipa'ar v'yitromam v'yitnaseh. V'yitadar v'yitaleh v'yitalal shmei dekudasha b'richu. Leila min kol birchata b'trata. Tushbachata v'nechemata damiran v'yalma v'imru.
Amen.
Yehei shlomo Rabba min shemaya. V'chayim aleinu v'yakol Yisrael v'imru.
Amen.
Oseh shalom b'mromav. Hu ya'aseh shalom. Aleinu v'yakol Yisrael v'imru. Amen. May the source of peace send peace to all who mourn and comfort to all who are bereaved. And let us say, Amen. There's something holy and sacred about saying Kaddish for those we love. And we bring that holiness and sacredness into this moment of Shabbat with the Kiddush, page 123.
Baruch atah Adonai, Eloheinu melech haolam, borei peri hagafen. Baruch atah Adonai, Eloheinu melech haolam, asher kiddushanu b'mitzvotav, v'ratzavanu. Shabbat kodsho, v'ahav ratzon,
That one works. Please be seated. Page 371. Prayers of healing for all those here who are in need of healing, all those on our Misha Berak list, all those you're holding in your hearts. In particular, today, Jean Chapnick, friend of Erica Lashant, Fern Bernstein and Alex Bernstein, Helen Luden, Cindy Boxer, Mel, stepfather of John Greenhut, Barbara Selps, mother of Beth Silverman, Ken Bear, Mara Brielle Gelman, Audrey Kahn, Ruth Breutman, David Leinhardt, Dave Goldstein, Sandy Miller, Ben Hirsch, and who else are we praying for this evening? Judy?
Colleen Backus, Miriam, Maddie Barnes.
Thank you. Jack?
Jean De La Sala, Karen Clark, and Stacy Clark.
Thank you. Maxine? Thank you. Judy? Oh, thank you. Judy? Thank you. Thank you. Go ahead. That's okay.
May the source of strength who bless the ones before us help us find the courage to make our lives a blessing and let us say Amen. Nishebeira imoteinu mikor habracha lamotenu. Bless those in need of healing with refuah shalema, the renewal of body, the renewal of spirit, and let us say Amen.
Amen va'amen. Refuah shlema. And we turn to celebrations now. And we want to wish Lori and Jeff Baker a very happy anniversary. What anniversary is it? 36? 36. Mazel tov, you get to stand up.
Good Jewish.
I could do the math quickly because it's one more year than us. And they posted the cutest picture of each of them holding a different grandson, and their grandchildren are 6 weeks apart, 6 months apart, I mean, like really close, 3 months. It's really cute. I'll stay standing. And do we have any birthdays in the sanctuary? Any other anniversary?
Molly's birthday, she's turning 5.
Oh my goodness. We'll wish her a very happy birthday. Oh, wish him a happy birthday, Cole. And on our list, I noticed Taryn Rosenberg's birthday is today, which I wouldn't normally point out, but I got an email this morning. Right, today's the 20th? She had a baby this morning at 5:49 this morning, I think in California time. So that's on her birthday. I didn't make that connection yet today. That's so cool. And Lydia Mayer's turning 90 on the 23rd. I don't think she's on Zoom this week. We might get her again next week. Not missing anybody else here. So what's it called? A Shechianu. That one.
What's it called?
What's it called?
Baruch atah Adonai, Eloheinu melech haolam, Shalom yanu, v'hiyamanu, v'hiyanu, lazman hazeh. Amen. Mazel tov.
Mazel tov. Kiss your bride and groom. There's an abridged version for you. Good. And I'm excited that our speaker's here, so we'll get all set soon, and we have finished this service in record time. We're not finished yet, but we're getting there.
Oh, I got a lot. I got pages and pages and pages.
I hope you're all here and are planning on staying to hear Alison Richmond speak. And if you didn't sign up for dinner by Wednesday, we have enough food. Just everybody take first, and then you can go back and take second, so everybody gets some. We have really yummy dinner, and that's going to be in the multimedia room. You can take over now.
That's all I had. Shabbat Shalom, everybody.
Shabbat Shalom, Brian.
And Mazel Tov to everybody, and beautiful grandchild I get to sometimes see. I want to thank our clergy and our +2. Vincent, great to have you, and Jody. The garb is great. You wear it well. And Cantor, always in tune. Thank you so much. And Rabbi, it's remarkable how just a little bit of concentration on the breathing. I was so relaxed. I turned to Amy and I was like, was that 2 hours?
Good.
But thank you for that. Some things happening coming up. Tomorrow morning, Shabbat Torah study, only remote. Sunday the 22nd, a Kesher brunch for the Early Learning Center. Monday the 23rd, there is, I guess it's Village Games. Not sure what that means, but at Dix Hills Jewish Center. So that's
It's through the village, and it's things like they're added mahjong and Mexican dominoes, and there's a couple other things. It's very fun. You want to go and just hang out with some nice people in the morning. We'd like to see more Temple Beth Torah people at our village events.
It's not like the Hunger Games. They're not going to be like
No, it's not like the Hunger Games. I don't think. I haven't gone yet.
And if that's not for you, there's a Board of Trustees meeting in the evening by Zoom only. That's a bit of a game as well. Tuesday the 24th, we've got Jewish Tangents in the morning, youth group.
No, we don't have tangents because we have our meeting. It should be off
Oh,
that list.
true that.
Cross it off.
Literally cross that off. Tuesday the 24th, we've got youth group and Rosh Chodesh. Wednesday the 25th, there's also a youth group. Thursday the 26th, a Tanakh class in the evening. And next Friday, Torah Yoga in the morning and Shabbat services at 6:30 again. February 13th, there'll be a cocktail party in Florida with Rabbi Moskowitz and Rabbi Gelman at Jerry Poliak's. I guess details to follow on that. So if you're going to be down in Florida, or if you're already there and you're on Zoom, come to Jerry's for a cocktail party. We've got January 22nd, I'm telling you about something that's not happening. That's this Sunday. The blood drive is going to be moved, so don't show up and open your veins just yet. Hold on to your blood until we reschedule that. Also, Rabbi Gelman will be teaching on January 30th. I suppose that's some Zoom opportunity to learn from. I don't know what the topic is.
Psalms.
We said new hours for our Judaica shop. We are kind of twisting things around a little bit. Wednesdays from 9 to 12 and by appointment. So we have a lot of great Judaica in the shop that's available for purchase. Mahjong cards also for purchase. Those are available. Check the weekly for that. A cabaret coming up, a Sunday brunch cabaret. Meet the cast of Guys and Dolls as they sing some show tunes and cabaret tunes. Sunday, February 5th.
mostly like pop. Yeah. So just so you know, I'm singing a Fleetwood Mac song. I'll just tell you.
And Jody, what are you singing?
Whitney Houston.
And I won't be singing, so you may want to show up because that's good. Then the lead-in, Guys and Dolls, live production. It's the TBT Players, March 24th and 25th. Look at our website, look at the Facebook pages, buy your tickets, get sponsorships, help out in some way. It's going to be awesome. If you heard what was going on there between this duet, they are showcased in the show. And I also get to make a fool of myself again, like we did in Beauty and Beast, so you may want to just see that. Chance to travel to Israel with Rabbi Moskowitz coming in April. And as always, our our interactive memorial board is available for people to purchase opportunities to develop bios and photos of your loved ones to share with family and other congregants. I believe that's it. Shabbat Shalom, everybody, and whoever's joining us for Alice in Richmond, I'll see you down there.
And we're closing
Let me
with
have that.
Adon Olam on page 600. Adon Olam, Hashem Alav, B'terem kol Yitzir Nivra, V'yek Nasa, V'chefso kol, Azai Melech, Shemo Nivra, V'acharei kiglot hakol, Levado yimlok nora, V'hu haya, V'hu hoveh, V'hu yeh, V'tivaro. Adon olam Hashem alav b'terem kol yitzir nivra, v'yek nasa v'chefso kol azai melech shemo nivra, v'acharei kiglot hakol, Levado yimlok nora, V'hu haya, V'hu hoveh, V'hu yeh, V'tivaro. Adon olam Hashem alav b'terem kol yitzir nivra, v'yek nasa v'chefso kol azai melech shemo nivra, v'acharei kiglot hakol, Levado yimlok nora, V'hu haya, V'hu hoveh, V'tivaro. V'hu haya, V'hu hoveh, V'tivaro.
Please rise. Eloheinu v'Elohei avotenu v'imotenu, our God and God of our mothers and fathers, please help us connect our ruach to your ruach. Help us be aware of the divine breath within us, and let us use it to do good in the world. Let us say, Amen. Shabbat Shalom.
Shabbat Shalom.
Ba, 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 ba.
It's an ongoing. Yeah, it's not new, but it's chronic. Yeah. Better sign, Mom.
It's music and choreography, basically. Music part I actually don't.
Ellen is linking out people who are online. There's a chance that on this link it ain't to the speaker.
I think we go through those.
Check back and see
Each, we go through.
if you want us to let you know.
Actually, two of them.
I noticed some changes.
All right, I'll text you if, I mean, I can't text, I mean, I could text you.
You didn't change it yet.
I will text you when, if it's happening. If not, you'll hear from me tomorrow when we have it. All right, great to see everybody. Shabbat Shalom. Okay, great.
When's our next Saturday?
Saturday.
Tomorrow?
No, a week from
Oh,
Saturday.
wait, from tomorrow. Okay. All right.
And that's at 10:30, I believe.
Right, we have that one, and then we have February
Yeah,
11.
Yeah, there's like a big break, so if you want to do some extra Fridays, you're welcome to.
Okay.
Thank you. That worked out great with the meditation.
Yeah, I wasn't sure what was, because we skipped it, we went back and was like, oh. She is good.
I'll take your microphone.
She's good. I can't tell. It seems like it.
Oh, you're gonna shut things down.
Good point.
Brian, I don't know if anybody, I don't think anybody shut down, so you guys are on Facebook, right?
Do you want me to shut it off?
That would be great.
I don't know, I actually don't know how to completely shut down well.
You don't have to, all you have, oh, Susie's up there. Rabbi Moskowitz is up there. She's doing it. It's really, all you do is shut the switch off and close the computer. That's really it.